Hope everyone's having a good day. We got basketball, playoff basketball, Celtics, Magic. Been waiting all year. It's my time to shine. My squad, ready to roll. Let's see what the C's can do. See if we can get it cracking again this year. What do we want to do with the green screen today? That's an option. Maybe go with Larry Legend. Larry Legend it is for the playoffs. All right, we're rocking with Larry Legend, I guess. Let's see how bad this sucks the battery up. Friggin' Oklahoma City just thrashed the Grizzlies like no other. Holy smokes. What a blowout. Led by as much as 50. Impressive. They could be problems. They give Boston problems this year, too. We'll see what happens. Both teams got to make it to the finals to even worry about it. But I'm excited. It's my favorite time of year. One of them. Probably my favorite. I would love a nice Celtics championship going into summer. Go into summer on the right note. We got a NFL draft next weekend, I think, too. So, even though most sports are coming to an end, pretty soon all we'll have is baseball. Right now, it should be pretty exciting games. Some very good games yesterday. Lakers did not show up. That was really surprising. To lose like they did, I was shocked. Nuggets really should have fell as well. Pretty surprised they lost by they almost lost. We're down as much as 15. Ended up finding a way to come back in overtime, but first game of the playoffs, you're in an overtime battle right away. Not what the doctor ordered, I'm sure. Celtics Magic should be getting started any minute. Yep, Grizzlies won by 51. The Thunder. 131 to 80. 51-point victory. One of the biggest postseason wins in NBA history. Complete shellacking. Complete beatdown. Belt to ass. That makes the Lakers must feel better. For sure. That must make the Lakers feel better. We lost by 22. We didn't lose by 51. Come on, let's get this game going. What the fuck? Everyone's a go for Boston. Only two people on the injury report are for Orlando. They're both out for the season. Jalen Suggs and Morris Wagner. Everyone else is a go. Boston, everyone's a go. I'm so excited. They better fucking show up. And that place better be loud today. All these rich assholes that can afford to go to today's game, you better cheer your balls off. Celtics should be able to handle Orlando. They really should. But Orlando has given them problems. They have given them problems. It's not a guarantee. Nothing's a fucking guarantee in the playoffs. But I think Boston should. If Boston loses in a 7-game series to Orlando, it'll probably be one of the biggest upsets ever. Probably the biggest. Probably be the biggest upset in NBA history. Yo, what up, Jet? It's swinging. It's still there. Well, Oklahoma City, 131-80 over Memphis. Yikes. Yeah, I got to see it. That was good, Jet. I gave it a thumbs up.
Shots, especially when him and Isaiah Hartenstein are on the floor together. Yes, both of the bigs dominated. Isaiah Hartenstein finished with 14 and 8. He's a guy who, he's such a luxury that you don't have to run any plays for him. You don't have to take away from the other guys.
8 minutes
you know at the end of the game, he's going to always give you positive minutes, positive effort, and he's going to be in that double-double range.
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I'm over him too. I'm over him too, buddy boy. That's why I put Larry in the back for some good luck. That's why I put Larry in the back today. I don't know how much battery it's going to eat up. We'll see how long I can keep it up for. But, man, Oklahoma City looks like a fucking problem. Grizzlies aren't a top-seeded team or nothing, but still. 51-point win. Look out. Chet Holmgren had 19 points. I don't think anyone else had to. I mean, I'm sure everyone had good numbers today for them. I haven't looked at the score box yet, the box score, but I'm sure Memphis had a hell of a day shooting. Check out the box score quick of the Grizzlies Oklahoma City game. Holmgren had 19. Williams had 20. Hartenstein 14. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander only had 15. And Dort had 12. 21 from Aaron Wiggins off the bench. Everyone else had at least 2 to 5 points, 6 points, 9 points for Jalen Williams. Looks like whoever played pretty much scored for the friggin' Thunder today. Wow. Thunder looks good. They got a solid squad, man. They could be problems for anyone. I don't know how you get beat by 51 points in a playoff game. Shame on the coach and shame on the players for not showing up. No fucking doubt about that. You didn't show up. You lost by 51. You didn't even put an effort in. More than likely. I've heard of rough nights, but I've never heard of 50-point blowouts where a team tried. How'd that work, getting rid of your coach, Memphis? Yeah, let's get rid of the coach. The coach is the problem. They lose by 51 in the fucking... they got in through a playing game, but lose by 51? I don't care who's coaching the team. I don't care if Daffy Duck's the fucking coach. Roger Rabbit could be the coach. You shouldn't lose by 51. Nuts. 51-point loss. I'm glad I'm not a Grizzlies fan. Who's John Morant gonna blame for that one? I don't know who you blame for 50. I blame the players. I blame the players. I got a nasty pimple coming in. Motherfucker. Fucking 50 years old almost getting pimples. Come on, let's get this show on the road. Celtics don't show up today, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Something will get broke. I take playoff basketball seriously. Probably too seriously. If the Celtics fucking don't show up, I'm going to be fucking ripped. There's been quite a few teams that have struggled. I know it's only one game, but Clippers almost knocked off Denver. LA looked like dog shit. The Bucks look like dog shit. The Grizzlies look like dog shit. I'm sure Miami's going to get run out of the building against Cleveland. Or they should. I'm interested in the late game tonight. I might try and watch that one if I'm up to it. Might do play-by-play for it or hang out and watch it. I'm interested to see how Houston does against Golden State. Golden State made that deal to get Butler late in the season. They're a much different team with him. He gets a lot of calls. He gets to the free throw line. He shot 20 free throws when they beat the Grizzlies the other night. He gets a lot of calls. The Warriors could make some noise. That's like a 5-12 matchup where the 12 is better than the 5 almost. Like you guys were saying last night. That's a good analogy of that game. But the Rockets have looked good. I've watched the Rockets play quite a few times this year. They're decent. They're decent. They gave the Celtics trouble. Celtics blew a game. They had a big lead. And the Rockets came back and won one of them. They got a good big man. They got a couple guys that can slash and shoot. Thompson can play. Green can play. Sengun, the big man, can play. You got to worry about that goofball on their team that no one can stand. Dylan Brooks. He can get hot, believe it or not. I saw him hit about 10 threes against Boston earlier in the year. But I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State knocks them off at all. Thank you, Casey. Here we go. Here we fucking go.
Fenway Park all weekend. What a day for a ball game.
Ooh-wee. What's up, Jay? Salute. Hope you're well, brother. Getting ready for the Celtics Magic. Round 1, Game 1. Eastern Conference playoffs. Beautiful day up here in New England. A Celtics win would make it even sweeter. Happy Easter. Happy 420. Let's listen to some of the pregame.
On the NBA playoffs, presented by Google. And the first round, presented by ESPN Sportsbook. Yesterday in the Eastern Conference playoffs, the home team when they...
I don't want to get a copyright strike. I know I'll get copyright for that song. That's a popular song. It's actually a really good hip-hop song. Nate Dogg sings the chorus. La 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 la. Ooh wee. See what Jaylen Brown looks like too. He hasn't played in about two weeks or so.
They've been waiting all year for the playoffs.
I'm so excited for this. I did play-by-play for the entire championship run last year. Hopefully I get to do it again this year. It's so hard to go back-to-back. So hard. If the Celtics pull it off, I'll be so happy.
After you win the title, that's very impressive. They're a great team again, led by a great player who just keeps getting better.
The influence of your best players should be felt across categories. We know Jason's a great scorer, but he's always been a dominant rebounder. Now it culminates in the best playmaking season he does every
Shut these haters up, Tatum.
Orlando, this is a terrific young team, devastated by injuries, but they wind up winning 41 games. If they have any chance, they need their two stars.
Here we go.
They're going to need their two stars.
This place better get loud.
That's the thing.
if you look at their points per game, they've got the scoring. But it's the 58 games combined that they missed this season. But they're healthy now, and they're going to need all of that offense to combine with their elite defense to slow down this Celtic team.
Today's starting lineups brought to you by PayPal and the great...
Starting lineups for the Magic: Corey Joseph, Caldwell Pope, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr. For the C's: White, Holiday, Brown, Tatum, and Zingis. Let's fucking go, Boston.
In the opening round. Doesn't matter if you were a champion the year before, if it's your first playoff in years. It's just special.
Here we go, jump ball.
That to me is the greatest excitement of a basketball player.
Sellout crowd. Place is packed. Celtics win the tip. Derek White with the ball. Porzingis sets a pick. They get it to Brown in the corner. Baseline three. Short. Rebound Orlando. Quick three from Jaylen Brown. No good. Here's Wagner with the ball. Gets it down low to Banchero. Working on Holiday. Good D. Tough shot. No good. Wendell Carter with the rebound. Up. Can't hit it. Good D by Porzingis and White. No score. 11:20 to play in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. Guarded by Banchero. Goes by him to the left. Tough layup. Contact. No good. Rebound Carter Jr. Thank you, Lisa. You as well. Here's the Magic. Back the other way. They get it to Carter Jr. Hands off to Wagner. No, fakes it. Finally finds him. Step back three. No good. Rebound Brown. Gets it to White. Celtics trying to run. Cross court to Holiday. He pulls a three. No good. Rebound Magic. Here comes Orlando. Wagner. Coast to coast for a layup. And Orlando's up 2-0. 10:30 to go, first quarter. Celtics yet to get a field goal. Here's Brown driving. Goes right. Blocked. Magic with the ball. Magic playing good D to start out. Not much ball movement from the Celtics. Banchero loses the ball. Good D by Brown. White back the other way. Throws up a floater. Gets it to go. Ties the game at 2. Good boy, Derek White. Derek White's an X factor. Holiday, X factor. I don't know how much the Celtics can expect from Brown. He looks pretty good so far as his movement. Banchero, nice move on White. It's a layup high off the glass. 4-2 Orlando. Porzingis with the ball, top of the arc. Gets it to Tatum, sets a screen. Tatum goes left. He's got Banchero on him. Oh, excuse me, he's got Carter. They switched. Gets it to Porzingis. Shoots one from the top of the key. Gets it to go. Game tied at 4. Carter. Swings it over to Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. He's going to try a 3. Long off the back iron. Rebound Tatum. Derek White brings it across half court. Gets it to Porzingis. Down low to Tatum, about 12 feet out on the baseline. Jab step, pump fake, dribble, spin move, gets hacked. He's going to shoot free throws. Good, strong take.
But this is also growth in Banchero. First shot we mentioned, turnaround fadeaway. Now he's got Derek White, so he's aggressive into the paint, works his way middle, spins back, and then kind of uses that backboard because you know Porzingis is coming. If he tries to get too deep, that's when Porzingis comes over.
I know Derek White is an excellent individual defender. That's 6'10", 200.
Tatum missed the first free throw. Celtics look a little tight. A lot of pressure on Boston to win this year. Rightfully so.
Be a star in this league for a long time, only 22 years old.
You know I'm on the distaff side, and I always underweight people.
Tatum misses both of them. Wow.
Tatum misses both free.
4-4 Orlando with the ball. Joseph goes right, tries to use the screen. Orlando fucking throws it down low to Banchero. Good D by the Celtics. It's going to go out of bounds off Boston. Good job by White and Holiday doubling on the baseline. They're trying to get Banchero open down low in the post against Holiday and White. At least that's what it looks like early. Cross-court pass, step back three. No good. Long rebound. Wagner comes up with it. He's going to put up a three. Long rebound. Tatum comes up with it. Tips it to Porzingis. 4-4, 8:20 to go in the first quarter. Tatum comes across half court. Porzingis tries to set a pick, gets bumped off the play. Finds Brown baseline, fakes the jumper, drives, contact, kicks it to White, corner three, splash, cash money, D. White. Boston goes up 7-4, first lead of the game for the Celtics. 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. Nice take and spin move by Banchero. He's blocked by Porzingis. Good job by Zingis. Here's Brown. Euro step, gets tripped up, and there's going to be a foul on Wagner. Celtics starting to get a little aggressive. Hopefully Brown's knee's okay. There was some contact on that play. Good D by Porzingis, holding his ground, controlling his body to block that shot by Banchero. And they're going to say the foul was on the floor. Tatum will inbound, gets it to White. 15 on the shot clock. Guarded by Carter Jr. Crossover, goes to his left, puts one off the glass, up and in. The Celtics go up 9-4. 7:30 to go first quarter. Celtics on a 7-0 run in the last 2:18. Joseph trying to get the offense set up for Orlando. Gets it to Wagner about 40 feet away from the hoop. Orlando's got to get their set started closer to the hoop. Cross-court pass to Joseph. Drives on Brown. Kicks it out. Wagner won't shoot the three. Step back. Kicks it over to Banchero for three. Nothing but net. Big shot by Banchero. 9-7 Boston. Holiday running a pick and roll. Gets the ball on the baseline to Brown. They double team. Brown gets it out to Holiday. Celtics got to move the ball. Cross-court pass. White open three. In and out. Rebound Orlando. A little late on the pass. The minute they doubled and White and Brown got rid of that ball, Holiday should have looked cross-court. He was a little late with the pass. Here's Wagner. Going to try and drive on Porzingis. Loses the ball. Turning it over. Celtics on the run. Holiday gets it to Porzingis running. Misses a layup, but he's fouled. What up, Chris? Salute.
38-16 in a Game 7 heartbreaking loss. 38 today. His team has a much better chance to win. That three going down helps.
TV timeout. Celtics up by 2. I think Porzingis will probably shoot free throws when we return. If not, it'll be inbounded on the side. There's going to be a feeling out process in all these games. Celtics got off to a very slow start. They lead 9-7, 6:20 to go in the first. First TV timeout of the day. Thank you for the compliment. I wanted to get it braided, but the person that used to do it moved away. And they wanted too much money to do it. I was like, nah, I'll just go get a haircut. I was going to donate it, but it wasn't long enough yet. It was close. Celtics off to a slow start. Not really crazy about what I've seen so far. But they'll get there. They'll figure it out. A lot of nerves for Boston right now. People can say whatever. There's some nervousness. They're the defending champs. They've taken everyone's best shot all season long. They'll be all right. It's the first game of the playoffs. They just can't get too complacent. And the Celtics are going to open up some leads, I think, once the bench comes into play. When the Magic have to go to the bench, that's when Boston's probably going to get the best of them. What up, Chosen? Salute. Happy Easter. Hope all is well. Good to see you. So Celtics up by 2. TV timeout. Yep. Christ has died. Christ is risen. Christ will come again. I can't believe that the Grizzlies lost by 51. I don't know how you bounce back from a 51-point loss. Fired your coach and lose by 51. Yeah, I did my own brackets, but we had our own bracket here. It was a tie between 2 people. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be getting the package in to send it out. What up, Kenny? Salute. Yeah, WrestleMania tonight. I didn't watch any of last night. I might check out some of tonight's. We'll see. See what happens. I'm trying to get back into wrestling. I'm really trying hard. But it's just, I can't fucking get into it, man. I don't know. I can't get into it, unfortunately. Porzingis hits the first free throw. I can't wait. I'm going to midget wrestling in June. I'm going to try and record some of it if they let me. That should be fun. I watched 314. Yeah, it's not. That's what I'm saying, Jet. It's like it's so hard to get into. We watched the best wrestling of all time back in the day. Nice take by Wagner. Brings Orlando back within 2. Oh, what a play by Jaylen Brown. Should have been a foul call. No call. Celtics back up 4. 5:50 to go. First quarter. Wagner gets it to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Carter comes up, sets a screen. Wagner goes right. Kicks out to Pope. Back to Wagner. They got to shoot. 3 seconds. He puts up a 3. Nothing but net. Franz Wagner, big shot. Boston up 1, 5:30 to go in the first. Wagner's got 7. Let's see if Tatum can get going. Working on Carter Jr., step back 3. In and out, rebound, Banchero. I want to see Tatum go to the rim a little bit. He can't settle for threes every possession. You can see Orlando trying to slow down the game, too. Oh, turnover. Here comes Brown. Gets it to Holiday. Trailing. Good D. Block. No foul call. They're letting him play. White. Deep 3. Nothing but net. Derek White having a decent first quarter. It's his second 3 of the quarter. Brown gets a hit with an elbow. Hits the ground. Offensive foul on the Magic. Kind of a dirty play on Carter Jr. He's lucky he didn't get hit with a tech. That was kind of dirty. You could tell the ref gave him a warning on it. Puts an elbow out. Brown might have sold it a little bit too. Hit him in the lower back. Celtics with the ball, up by 4. That's the 4th turnover for Orlando. Tatum wants the ball. They get it to him. Gets it to Hauser, over to Cornette, back to Hauser, sets a screen. Hand off to Holiday. Spin move, goes to the rim, loses the ball out of bounds. It's going to be off Boston. 4:20 to go. Happy 4:20, everyone. Salute. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Celtics up 4. Cornette, Hauser, and Horford in the game for Boston with Tatum and Holiday. Banchero uses a screen, gets a switch. Cornette tries to block his shot. Good D. Offensive rebound, the Magic. Banchero's going to drive, kick it out. Magic almost lose the ball. They find their man down low. Can't hit a layup. Loose ball. Magic come up with it. Very un-Celtic-like. And a 24-second violation. They're trying to say there was a deflection. Let's see what happens here.
Rushed. Moving fast. It's great. We saw the extra effort on the block shot there, but I do believe that ball hit the rim. That's what the discussion is about.
Good for you.
That's what we're saying, just that.
It did hit the rim.
They're now 12 on the shot clock.
And Mike, if Porzingis is chasing after you.
So 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Good call by the refs to get it right. Boston up by 4. 3:45 to play in the first quarter. Magic inbound to Banchero. Finds his man off a screen. They get the ball down low. There's going to be a foul and one. Foul's going to go against Cornette. Bad foul. Nice finish by Orlando. I think it was Isaac that hit the layup. Missed the free throw, though. Rebound Tatum. 16-14 Boston. Tatum gets a screen from Cornette. Gets a switch with Isaac on him. Hauser sets another screen. They switch. Tatum got to go to the hoop or something. Gets it to Hauser on the wing. Misses a three. Rebound goes high in the air. Haven't seen a call yet. I think it's going to stay with Boston. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Celtics inbound to Cornette. Gets it to Tatum out by the logo. Tatum goes to the left. Gets triple team. Puts one high off the glass. Gets it to go. Tough shot by Tatum. Every time Tatum gets the ball, they're running 2 or 3 guys at him. The Magic are going to say, if you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us with someone else. Nice step back jump shot by Banchero. Magic abusing Luke Cornette, trying to get him in a mismatch away from the hoop. Here's Tatum again. They double team. Finds Al in the corner. 3! Big Al Horford knocks down a 3, puts Boston up 5. Here's Anthony going to the hoop strong. No good. Loose ball. Kicks it out. Magic miss another 3. Another offensive rebound. Miss a layup. Tip it up. Miss it again. Rebound Celtics. Holiday pushing it up. Baseline jumper. Short. Loose ball. Magic come up with it. Here's the Magic. Working on Cornette again. Go to the lane. Up and under. No good. Good D by Cornette. Loose ball. Magic come up with it. Very un-Celtic-like. Banchero misses a runner. Rebound Hauser. I don't like how the Celtics are being out-hustled. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Al Horford. And he's losing his shit. He better watch it. He's going to get teched up. He does not like the call at all.
But you might not agree with it.
And it looks like Black might have took a little bit of a dive. But I can see why they called the foul on Horford, the way he used his arm to get him off of him. Magic ball after this timeout. Celtics lead. 21-16, a minute 50 to go in the first quarter. I don't like how the Celtics are being outworked right now. I don't like it at all. It's not like them. They gotta, you can't give up second chance opportunities. We've seen it throughout the NCAA tournament. We've seen it already in the last day or so in the first round of the playoff games. You can't turn the ball over. You got to put in effort. You can't give up offensive rebounds. And you got to play defense. Celtics are lucky they're up 5 right now. I'm not impressed. I told people the Magic give Boston trouble. It's not going to be a cakewalk. I do not like the effort right now. They got to get the crowd into it too. Celtics got to give a reason. This crowd's got to get into it. That place should be loud. That place should be going crazy. If I was there right now, I wouldn't have a voice tomorrow. Every time I go to a game, I lose my voice. But you got a bunch of fucking rich. A lot of these people have money. They're not real. They're not real fans like we are. It's a social event for them. These rich guys take their honeys with them, and fucking, it's a night out. They're not there to cheer. It's a social event. It's networking for them. When I bleed green. I want fucking blood. I want a Celtics ban of 19. They should run the Magic the fuck out of the Garden today. Game 1, you're trying to go back to back. They should be fucking zooming. That place should be electric. I can only imagine how much a ticket costs today. Probably $400 to sit in the nosebleeds for one.
On their injury report coming into this game one, but perhaps Boston's biggest health concern throughout this postseason will be the status of Jaylen Brown's right knee. Brown has been dealing with a bone bruise since February, a nagging injury that cost him some time down the stretch, including missing the last 3 games of the regular season. He reportedly got injections in that knee within the last couple of weeks to help with pain management, something he didn't really want to talk about when asked about it yesterday, saying simply, "I'm not here to talk about my knee. It is what it is."
Here we go. Magic with the ball. 21-16 Boston, 1:35 to go. First quarter. Isaac hands off to Cole Anthony. They kick it out to Black. Tries to drive by Horford. Gets away with a travel. No, he doesn't. Good call. Or did they call a foul? Oh, my God, they called a foul. Horrible. One referee called the travel. The other guy calls a foul. The foul counts. So the Magic will keep the ball up, down by 5. Black going to try and go to town on Tatum. Kicks it to the corner. Magic put up a 3. No good. Rebound Tatum. Minute 10 to go. Gets it to Horford. Over to Hauser. Penetrates. Gets it to Pritchard for 3. Splash! Cash money. Peyton Pritchard from downtown. Double P. Magic back the other way. Isaac kicks it out. They swing it. They go to the middle of the lane. Good defense by the Celtics. Anthony gets Tatum to bite on a ball fake. Drives and puts one high off the glass, up and in. Celtics lead by 6. 35 seconds to go, first quarter. Tatum sets a screen. Pritchard gets it back to Tatum. Working on Cole Anthony. Nice move. High fadeaway jumper from the post. Gets it to go. Tough shot. Tatum's starting to wake up. Only got 4 points, 4 rebounds so far. They're running 2 and 3 guys at him every time he touches the ball. They do not want Jason Tatum to beat them. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5, 4. Step back 3. No good. Al Horford can't come down with it. It's going to go out of bounds. Off Boston. Magic will have the last shot of the half. Unless Boston steals the ball. 4.5 seconds to play in the first quarter. I said half. Excuse me. I meant quarter. I'm too excited. I want a Celtics championship so fucking bad. They inbound, far out, deep 3. No good. Rebound Hauser. Puts up a prayer. It's not going to count. It's not even close. End of the first, Celtics lead 26-18. Still feel pretty good. Even the Celtics haven't played anywhere to their best basketball. Their best players haven't done a ton. They're still up by 8. I'll take it right now. Tough shot by Tatum at the end of the half. Tatum has 4. Horford has 3. Pritchard has 3. Let's see who else has scored for the C's. Porzingis has 4. Derek White has 8. Brown has 4. That's it. For the Magic, Cole Anthony has 2. Jonathan Isaac, or Isak, however the hell they say it, has 2. Wagner has 7. Banchero has 7. No one else has scored for the Magic. Carter has none. Corey Joseph has none. And Caldwell Pope has none. Good job by the Celtics for the most part. I just don't like them giving up them offensive rebounds like they were. That's a bad habit to get into. Bad habit to get into. You get that charcoal fired up yet, Jet? What are you cooking? Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? End of the first. Celtics up by 8. First intermission. Don't burn your wieners or your sausages. What are you cooking? I'm hoping my mom brings me a plate home. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know what my brother made, but hopefully she brings me a plate. Derek White had a good start to this game. Knocked down 2 threes, almost 3. Pritchard knocked down a 3. Horford knocked down a 3. Here we go, start of the second quarter. Coming up in a minute. Got to get every penny they can out of advertising. Nice. You're cooking a steak. What do you think about steak, Jet? Should it be cooked medium rare or well done? I don't understand the people that cook. I can't do my steak well done. I don't understand the well done steak guys. I don't like my shit mooing, but I like it red. Yeah, me too. I like it medium rare. I don't like it too fucking red, but it's got to have some blood in there. Celtics almost turn it over after giving up an easy layup. 26-20 Boston. 11:33 to play in the second quarter. Porzingis back in the game. Brown back in the game. Pritchard, White, and Horford. Tatum gets a rest. Brown goes to the hoop. It's going to go off Orlando. No call. Looks like he got mugged. Referees not calling much early in this game, letting him play. I feel like Orlando's got the benefit of most of the whistles. Pritchard, step back three, jumps into his man, gets him in the air. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. Smart play by Pritchard.
Second. And Pritchard is going to shoot 3.
And that's just great defense by Orlando. They play great defense, but Peyton Pritchard, we can call him the veteran now. He's been in these moments
Blue on the
before.
floor is a defensive foul. The play's under review to see if it beats the shot clock.
And now they're going to check to see if it beats the shot clock, if he was fouled before in red light. But if you're Carter, you know he's got to shoot. But his only opportunity really is to pump fake because he won't be able to get it off with that limited amount of space.
Zach Sarver on the right, Mitchell Irvin on the left. Joined by Jason Goebel.
Ruling on the floor stands as a defensive foul as it beat the shot clock. 3 free throws.
Wow, he just got it off.
So Pritchard will go to the line.
Come on, Pritchard, knock these down. 3 free fucking free throws. Come on.
Replay center officials in Secaucus, New Jersey. Scott Foster and Billy Kennedy among the 36 officials selected to work the first round of these playoffs. A group which is an average of over 17 years of experience, includes 9 officials who have worked 100 or more playoff games, 2 new officials making their playoff debut. And that was cool, I thought, what Jaylen Brown did before the game when he went out to meet the refs. He said congratulations because it's a big deal no matter how many years you get in there.
It's truly an
2
honor
out of 2.
to get the playoffs, but based off your percentage right that you get to move further, and then you get an opportunity to be a finals official. And that to them is the ultimate, to be able to referee those games, and really they're a part of this.
Pritchard knocks down all 3. Celtics up by 9. 11:05 to go. First half. Pritchard's got 6 points. He's only played 3 minutes. Orlando turns it over. Here comes Boston. 2-on-1. Pritchard. Splash, cash money. Peyton Pritchard knocks down a 3 in transition. Orlando's got to call a timeout. Boston up 12. Here we go. Celtics starting to roll. I love it. Celtics are starting to roll. Playing some D, getting out running. Pritchard puts up one from 25 feet, knocks it down. 9 points in 4 minutes for Peyton Pritchard. Timeout Orlando. Wow. Peyton Pritchard, if he gets hot, he's a fucking problem. Problem. How's it too? All them guys, like the Celtics are deep. Celtics are deep. That's why I like the Celtics' chances. The minute the other team has to go, the minute both teams go to the bench, the Celtics are usually at an advantage. Fucking Peyton Pritchard, man, is instant offense. Insane. Played 4 minutes, scored 9 points. Like nothing. Bink, bank, boom. Wow. I'd like to see Tatum get going, but they're running so many guys at him, they're not even giving him an opportunity to do much. He's being a good teammate. He's getting rid of the ball. You got 3 guys on you. Someone's open. I'd rather see him pass it than fucking try to do something irrational. I'd like to see the Celtics run these guys right out of Boston. I would really like to see Boston put a beating on them, especially today. I'd like if Orlando takes a beating in game 1 and game 2. I think they can break. I think Boston can break them. I think they can break Orlando's spirit if they put a good beating on them in the first game or two. $32-20 Boston. 10:50 to go, first half. Magic just had to take a timeout. Sing me a song. You're a singer. Do me no wrong. You're a bringer of evil. The devil is never a maker. It's heaven and hell. Hope Jaylen Brown's okay, man. He came down a little funny on his leg there.
Just gives it up immediately.
Just a beautiful shot. And look, if Al would have thrown it to Peyton Pritchard would have thrown it ahead to Derek White. That's the Celtics.
Here we go. Magic with the ball, down by 12, 10:30 to go. Second quarter, Wagner. 6 seconds to shoot. Got to do something. He tries to back down White, kicks it out. They get it back to Wagner for 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Orlando. Banchero got the ball. 8 seconds to shoot. Gets it to Wagner again, trying to back down Brown. Looking for an open man. He's got to shoot the ball. Gets it to go. Tough shot by Wagner. Cuts the Boston lead to 10. Wagner's got 11 points. Horford sets a screen. White doesn't use it. They get it to Horford. Find it. Porzingis down low. Got a mismatch. Can't get it to go. Tries to tip it in. Misses. Rebound Orlando. Wagner back over half court. They swing the ball. Get it back to Wagner. Drives. Puts up a floater. In and out. Rebound Horford. Pritchard swings it over to Brown. Uses a Porzingis screen. They're trying to get it to Porzingis. Can't do it. They get it to Pritchard. Spin move. Goes to the hoop. Lays one up and in. Nasty move by Pritchard. He's got 11. And Wagner back the other way for an easy layup. Celtics didn't get back in time. 34-24. Celtics. 8:50 to go. Second quarter. Brown almost loses it. Trying to get Pritchard open. They're all over him. Brown's got 6 seconds to shoot. He's going to try to drive. Pulls up at the elbow. Gets it to go. Nothing but net. Tough shot, Jaylen Brown. Celtics holding on to a 12-point lead. 8:25 to go in the second quarter. Brown with 6 points. Banchero going to try to drive on Porzingis. He gets blocked. They call a foul. And he's going to shoot 2.
Use their footwork. So many times it's about bigs in the post, but no, that footwork is so key. If you're a point guard, then here, the 6'10 Wagner. Look what he does. Gets Porzingis up, gives him a little spin around. When you work on your footwork, when you work on your offhand, it is so important to your balance. So look at this, DB. To me, the ultimate that I've ever seen is Kyrie Irving. I saw Kyrie Irving be able to post up, to be able to tweak, use offhand
Richard Jefferson, I just spent our careers dunking on.
Well, I had to dunk.
Banchero knocks down both free throws. 36-26, 10-point lead for the Celtics. Derek White backs down his man. Horford sets a screen. White drives, throws up a floater, no good. Air ball, tries to save it. Throws it to Wagner. Wagner back the other way, almost tipped and stolen by Porzingis. Magic come up with it. Banchero, nice move. Drives by Brown for an easy two. Nice jab step to get Brown going the wrong way. Pritchard, nice crossover, beats his man to the rim, kicks it out to White for a three. Splash cash money, Derek White knocks down another one. That's his third three of the night. Celtics shooting the ball well from outside. White's got 11. Pritchard's got 11. Both of them 3 for 4 from outside. Banchero fakes a three, gets it over to Caldwell Pope. He throws up a high arcing three and gets it to go. And we got a timeout with 7:08 to play in the second quarter. 39-31, Celtics lead by 8. Orlando hanging tough. Tatum getting some rest. Holiday getting some rest. Oh, shit. Magic don't want to go away. Yeah, well, I might check out some of WrestleMania tonight. It's getting ready to start soon. I think it started at 4 o'clock. They got a women's match going on right now. 2 hot blondes, it looks like. I can't really get into the women wrestling either. I mean, they're beautiful and they're athletic and shit. Don't get me wrong. I haven't been able to really get into the... Women didn't really wrestle when I was younger. They were managers and shit. Watch out, your boobie's gonna pop out, girl. Oh, this was last night at WrestleMania. Why did they say it started at 4 o'clock if it didn't? Funny shit. I wonder if she's related to Trish Stratus. Probably, I bet. Let's see. Friday, Game 3. Celtics play at 7 o'clock. I'll have to mark that on my calendar. Give it to me, baby. I love Rick James. I'm a huge Rick James fan.
Now they're working together.
Rick James is one of my favorites. I know he was a piece of shit. I can't help it. I fucking love Rick James. When I came home last night, you wouldn't make love to me. You went fast asleep. Give it to me, baby. Rick James was a motherfucker, dude. He was a fucking prick. I like his music, though. Rick James had some fucking dope music. Without Rick James, there's no Michael Jackson, there's no Prince. He made a lot of that sound. That's why he didn't get along with Prince. Prince copied a lot of shit from Rick James. Derek White misses a three. Celtics up by 8, 6:20 to go, second quarter. Banchero and the Magic hanging around. He's going to try to go to work on Horford. Good D by Allen. He's going to get rid of the ball. Here's Wagner. Good D by Tatum, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Magic. Tatum wants him to challenge it.
Looking for that back bench. Does it come off his leg? I don't think that's resolution. Certainly not enough to use a challenge. No.
I can't tell on that one. They're not going to use the challenge. Oh, Banchero, big three. Celtics only up by 5. Under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Magic hanging around. Horford sets a screen for Brown, gets mugged. Finally, Al gets a foul call. Magic starting to shoot better from outside the last few minutes. Got themselves right back in this game. Tatum gets it down low to Brown. Tries to spin both ways, nothing doing. Contact, puts up a layup, no good. Magic trying to run. Celtics get back just in time. Banchero uses a screen, fakes a three, kicks it to the corner. Magic knocked down another three. Celtics lead down to 2. Uh-oh. Come on, boys. Magic on a 9-0 run in the last 2:15. Tatum gets it to White. Deep three. Splash cash money, Derek White. 42-37, Boston. Boston Garden got to wake up. That place is like a fucking church right now. Come on. Banchero, nice take to the hoop. Gets it to go. Celtics lead back to 3. Brown kicks it to Cornette, out to Horford. They find Brown underneath. Puts up a funky layup, can't get it to go. Cornette slams one home off the rebound. Luke the Duke. Luke Cornette in the right places, the right time as usual. Slams one home. Celtics up 44-39, 4:20 to go, first half. Banchero uses a pick, step back three. Gets it to go. Wow. Orlando's hit 5 or 6 threes in a row. Banchero's got 19 points. He's 3 for 3 from outside. 7-11 from the field. Tatum with the ball. They haven't doubled him yet. Takes a jump shot, gets contact, no call. Can't get it to go. Magic down by 2. Push it up court. Banchero gets his shot blocked by Tatum. Tatum back the other way with the ball. Nice move. Loses it. And it's going to be Magic ball. Come on, JT. What's going on, man? I know they're running 2 and 3 guys at you, but come on. Neither of them orange. I don't pick sides with any of that shit. They're both wrong. Them Israel and Palestine are going to fight until the end of time. Neither of them. Banchero breaks down the defense, almost loses the ball, gets it back. 5 seconds to take a shot. Swings it to the far corner. Magic got to shoot the ball. They turn it over. Stolen by Tatum. Holiday gets it to Brown. Brown fakes a shot, drives, blocked, going to the hoop. Referees aren't calling any contact whatsoever. Brown hit the deck hard. The Magic almost throw it away, put up a 3. Nice save. Miss it. Come up with another offensive rebound. Celtics getting killed on the glass. Very uncharacteristic of Boston. Banchero puts up a deep 3. No good, thank God. Celtics lead by 2. 2:35 to go. Holiday almost turns it over. White comes up with it. White's got 14 points. Trying to get Tatum the ball. They do. Puts up a 3, no good. Good defense by the Magic, man. They're running 2 guys at Tatum at all times. That's why he rushed that shot. He saw the second defender coming out. Banchero pick and roll. Almost stolen by Brown. Magic kick it out. Broken play. Caldwell Pope knocks down a 3. And the Magic take the lead 45-44. Celtics having a meltdown at the end of this half. Unbelievable. Refs have swallowed their whistles a little bit too. Tatum gets the ball at the elbow. Step back jumper. Falls down. Gets it to go. No foul call. Again. He's not complaining, but there was some contact. Celtics back up 1. Good D by Tatum. They call a foul. Oh, he's going to have a meltdown soon. Maybe the Celtics need a technical foul to get their fucking blood flowing. Celtics have not gotten many calls. They never do. Wow.
Elevates over. People forget Jason Tatum's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan.
Yeah, but you know what I love is how
Celtics up 1, 122 to go in the first half. Magic with the ball. Wagner finds his man Isaac open for an easy dunk down low. 47-46 Orlando. Boston Garden is quiet. Tatum puts up a 3. No good. Rebound Porzingis. Loses the ball. No one went after the loose ball. They're looking for a call. Neither rep has made a call. They just hand it to Orlando. Celtics better wake up. They were playing so well, up by 12. And they give up a 12-point lead like that. Wagner gets away with a push-off, puts up a jumper, gets it to go. Orlando up by 3. 49-46. Celtics got to keep their head in this game. The refs ain't giving them much. Brown and Tatum are having tough starts as well as Porzingis. Porzingis gets grabbed. They finally call a foul. Hallelujah.
skilled forwards playing well-rounded games because we've seen Wagner and Paolo both score and assist. That's nice soft touch. Wagner has been brilliant on that in-between game.
Derek White catches. Up top Porzingis. Isaac extends.
Come on, you got to get a shot off.
Porzingis falls down, grabs it back, throws it out to Tatum. Shot clock winding down. Tatum the drive. Pass inside. Porzingis just gets it off the top.
24-second violation.
Defensive sequence for the Magic.
Celtics just got to get it together. It's not so much the Magic playing great as it is the Celtics playing terrible. They've been lazy on defense. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds throughout this game. All the shit I've talked about all year long that have cost teams throughout the NCAA tournament and during the regular season, the Celtics are doing everything wrong right now. 10-2 Magic run. Magic up 49-46. They're going to get the last shot of the half if they're smart. Stolen by White. Good play by D. White. He gets fouled going to the hoop. Wow, they finally called one. Referee's got to call some fouls. I know it's the playoffs, but come on. Celtics have gotten mugged a few times.
Because Derek White makes a great play on the blind side, but is Corey Joseph going to give up an
What's
easy
up?
two in transition? Heck no.
So White, the leading scorer for the Celtics. Celtics again have been, and again, you're getting nitpicking when you're talking about a 61-win team. But at home, they were 28-13 this year. And they had some rough stretches at home where they didn't play well. From December to January, they just, overall, they were 13-11. But they had a stretch at home where they were 6-8 over 4.
5 seconds to play in the second half. In the second quarter. Derek White's shooting his second free throw. Gets it to go. Orlando leads 49-48. Banchero gets the inbound. Comes up to the half court. Gets by. Loses the ball. It goes to Wagner. And at the half, the Celtics trail by 1. Banchero with 19. Franz Wagner with 15. 7 for 14 for Wagner. 7 for 13 for Banchero. Celtics will fall asleep with about 6 minutes to go in the half. Not playing until there's a whistle. Looking for fucking foul calls. They got to keep playing. Just because the ref doesn't call a foul, you can't just stop and complain. You got to play through it. Orlando up 1 at the half. Not a very good first half out of Boston. At all. White had a good first half. Pritchard had a very good first half. Other than that, not impressed. Banchero and Franz Wagner should not be outscoring Tatum, Porzingis, and fucking Brown. Should not happen. Derek White's got 16. Pritchard's got 11. Tatum's got 6. Brown's got 6. Porzingis with only 4. Celtics did not pass the ball much either. It was a lot of one-on-one bullshit. We'll see if they get a few more calls. They didn't get many calls either. Only shot 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 free throws in the half. I don't know how many Orlando shot. They got to be around the same. Orlando shot less. Orlando only shot 4 free throws, I believe. 3 or 4. So, Celtics just got to wake up. Got to wake up. Got to rebound. It's that simple. Rebounding, playing good defense, not turning the ball over. See what we got for turnovers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fucking Magic had 7. Celtics got to keep their head down. They get poopy pants when they don't get foul calls. They just got to keep playing. And that Boston Garden should be fucking jamming right now. The fans aren't even into it. It gets me so mad. I would kill to be able to go to one of those games. Like, I can't afford to spend $500 on a playoff ticket. But if I could, I'd fucking be there going nuts. That fucking place didn't get loud at all. It aggravates the fuck out of me. Aggravates the fuck out of me. That place used to be a fucking zoo for years. The more expensive they make the ticket prices, the less of a zoo that place becomes. And you can see how it affects the game. Got a bunch of fucking people with money there having a social event. And we're just going to go watch the Celtics play. All dressed up in designer. And don't even have Celtics gear on. Absolutely, Jared. You can see it in the crowd. Half the people don't even have fucking the memorabilia on supporting the team. Like you're in Gucci at a fucking ball game. I don't know. It sucks for the people that can't afford it, like me, that are really, 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 really big fans of the team. Fenway's even worse. You wonder why the Red Sox are even worse than any of them. You go to Fenway, man, it's all girls in pink Red Sox hats. They don't even care about what's going on. They're just there to fucking look cool on Instagram.
Offense is consistently inconsistent, but they are making shots and they are defending.
These two, Wagner and Banchero, they have scored or assisted on 44 of the Orlando Magic's 49 points here, and they're up by 1 at the break. Kendra Perkins, you won a championship with the Boston Celtics, and you're giving me a heck of a side eye right now.
Well, you know what? Because I thought Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis, especially Tatum, was going to come out in game 1 pissed off.
Yeah.
But he came out friendlier than a popsicle. I thought he was going to come out and set the tone. Hey, man, this is mine. This is my play. Like, not being aggressive, right? Like, not playing with the energy, right? And I'm looking at the defending champs, and I'm looking at Derek White. I'm looking at Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard, leaving it all out on the floor. But when you look at the big three, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis, I'm like, hey, man, this the playoffs. Like, y'all trying to repeat. Didn't you say it's the hardest thing to do? Yeah, it is. It is. But let's give credit where credit's due now to the other side. We ain't going to do that. Franz Wagner, KCP, the number 4.
They ran 2 and 3 guys at Tatum that whole half. Celtics got to get a game plan. Mazzulla is a good coach. They'll figure it out. And as bad as the Celtics played at the end of that second quarter and beginning of the first, they're only down by 1. It's not a Lakers situation where they're down by fucking 20. And Wagner had fucking 15 and Banchero had 19. Like, everything went Orlando's way and they're only up by 1. Everything went Orlando's way. They're only up by 1. And I'm not saying Orlando didn't play good. They played very well. But the Celtics did not play well at all. At all. And I don't know if Banchero, I don't know if you can expect Banchero and Wagner to keep that up throughout the entire game over a 7-game series. I mean, if they do what they did in the first half, that means Banchero will end up with like 38 and Wagner will end up with 30. And the Celtics played horrible and you're up by 1. So Boston's just got to get it together. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. I think if I had it like a fancier setup, I'd get more people to watch, but it is what it is. A lot of people come in and out, in and out. I love doing play-by-play for the, especially for the Celtics. I do it because I enjoy it. Hopefully the Patriots are better this year so I can do some Patriots games. But on Sundays for football, I usually do like red zone. Unless there's like a game that's a bomb-ass game. I like to do red zone and keep an eye on what's going around with everything. I'm excited to see the NFL draft next weekend. Even though the Patriots should have the number 1 overall pick and don't, I'm still excited for it. Sounds like the Patriots are going to take the lineman from LSU if he's available. Because I think Travis Hunt is going to be gone. And I think the guy from Penn State that everyone likes, the defensive lineman's going to be gone. And I don't see them drafting a quarterback since they got Drake May. So, well, hopefully they're more competitive this year than they were last year, and the year before, and the year before that, and the year before that. Oklahoma City just whooped ass. Oklahoma City beat the Grizzlies by 51. Very impressive. I'm not worried about the Celtics. I'm just disappointed right now. I think they'll be okay, but it's disappointing to see them play like that at home. And it's on Easter.
And they got it going. They got confidence. Got to continue to defend, though. He's special.
See what the second half brings. But the Celtics got to make some moves. They got to do some things differently. The ball movement wasn't good. They got to pass the ball more. You as well, Jared. Thank you. Celtics got to pass the ball a lot better. Not so many open looks for the Magic either. They got to play better defense. They got to rebound better. Oh, sorry. Gross. My mom's going to come home screaming about this. What the fuck? All I can smell is weed. Sorry.
Was in a battle royal. Bianca Belair earlier this week had the opportunity to sit down with Byron Saxton.
Bianca, thank you for sitting down with me. It's not like you have a busy weekend or anything. All right, let's get right into it.
Oh, she's cute.
WrestleMania Sunday. You have to face both the women's world champion, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. How do you feel about this title match becoming a triple threat?
I feel like
I might try and watch WrestleMania tonight. We'll see. Electric dab nectar collector. I don't know how that works. Sounds high tech, chosen. Electric dab nectar collector. I'm gonna look it up. Electric dab nectar collector. Seahorse. What's that? It's for dabs, obviously, but damn, it's fucking expensive, huh? Almost $100. How the fuck does that work? You put your own wax in it? And just press the button? That sounds cool. Oh yeah, I see him for like $50, 48. Buying wax is expensive though. That's out of my price range. I buy the oil and shit. Like I buy the cartridges, they're not bad. Like these things and shit. But I just use like a regular pen for them. They kind of suck. They're not as good as they used to be, though. Every one I get lately is a pain in the ass. I don't know if the oil's old and they're selling old oil because the fucking things or the pens are getting old because it don't like to fucking hit sometimes. I don't know if it's cold where I live and it's fucking up the oil or it's old oil they're selling people, but it's getting aggravating dealing with them. Nothing worse than going and spending money on something like that and it don't fucking work. Or work the way it's supposed to. And the reason I smoke that is because it don't stink. That's why I like it. It's not like smoking a joint or a bowl where it stinks like shit. Here we go. Start of the third quarter. Magic with the ball. Up by 1. Celtics really better fucking wake up. Holiday. Good D. Tipped in. It's going to be an offensive goaltend. Good call. Didn't see much of Drew Holiday in that first half either, besides when he started the half.
Responded after being down 12. Didn't like the shot making or missing impact them. He said he thought they did a great job on the offensive glass, giving themselves extra possession. Just the boys, knowing that it's going to be a game of runs, not letting the game get away from them. He was very pleased with the first half.
Nice pass. Nice feet.
He said, I'm knocking wood on that one, but he liked their ability to get out to the shooters. He says the ones that we gave up were clear mistakes on rotation. We've got to be smarter, knowing who we're closing out to, knowing where the shooters are.
50-49 Celtics. Wagner with the ball. Carter sets a screen. Wagner goes to the rim. Good D by Porzingis. Holiday with the rebound. Gets it to White. Fakes a 3. They get it to Porzingis. Gets it to Tatum in the post. Backing his man down. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound Banchero. Wide open 3. Carter. No good. Rebound Tatum. Happy Easter, Manjeet. White gets it to Brown. Puts a 3 up. In and out. Rebound Banchero. 10:20 to go. Third quarter. Celtics lead by 1. Wagner had a big first half. Good D by Porzingis. He's got a pass. He gets it to the corner. Magic force a 3. No good. Rebound Tatum. They call a foul on Carter Jr. On the Celtics. I think it's going to go against White.
Miles makes fights. You have the best team in the league defensively as running teams off, and then you have the greatest three-point shooting team that we have seen statistically in league history. So it's a balance and a fight between who can impose their will on the other.
We'll get the sweat off the court. Joseph will inbound.
Magic with the ball down 1. Just over 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wagner takes a dive, puts one up high, no good. Looking for a foul call. He didn't get it. Shouldn't have been one. Holiday puts up a 3 in transition, gets it to go. Celtics lead 53-49. His first 3 points of the day. Banchero spins, starts to drive, Pushes Holiday away. Puts one up off the glass. No good. Rebound Celtics. Good D. Here's Holiday. Thinks about the three. Passes it back to White. He gets bumped from behind. Should have been a foul call. Should have been an and one. No call again. Celtics haven't gotten a whistle all game long. Ridiculous. That was an obvious foul. Give it a break. I think they called a tech on White.
I'm more concerned with Wendell Carter right now. What he's doing.
No, they didn't. No technical foul, but that should have been a fucking foul. Celtics have not got a goddamn call all day. They should have shot about 10 more free throws than they have. Wagner, nice move, blows by Porzingis for two. 55-51, Boston. Derek White, splash cash money from deep. What a shot, Derek White. And there's a foul. Makeup call.
It's a simple dribble handoff, guard to guard, miscommunication, and that's the right call.
Yep.
He got him on the elbow on his way up.
Big shot by Derek White. Way to keep your head in the game. Celtics got to stop looking for foul calls. The Magic are getting a lot of... They're letting the Magic play physical. Celtics just got to suck it up. Derek White's already got 21. 5 for 7 from 3. 7 for 10 from the field. See if he can knock this one down. And he does. Way to go, D. White. Celtics lead extended to 8. 59-51, Boston. 8:40 to go in the third. Brown playing relentless defense. So is Holiday. And it's going to go out of bounds off Boston. Ooh. Boston hopefully finally woke up. Magic inbound the ball to Panchero. He gets it to Wagner at the free throw line. Puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound Tatum. I'd like to see Tatum get going too. They double team him right away. Keep sending the double at him. It's all right. Pass out of it. Strong move by Tatum. He's going to get fouled on the floor. See, now Orlando's crying because they got to play physical basketball and got away with a lot of shit in the first half. Now they're all pissed off that the refs are finally calling them. That's why referees need to be consistent. However you're going to call it like that the whole game. Tatum got mugged on that one again, too. And he still fought through it. It should have just let him keep playing for the easy layup. Here's Brown. Uses a screen. Drives. Steps through. Passes to Porzingis. He gets fouled. All the shit they weren't calling in the first half, they're calling now. Magic starting to look a little angry, fighting with each other in the huddle. 59-51 Boston, 8:15 to go, third quarter. Porzingis going to shoot some free throws. He only has 4 points. He's only shot the ball 4 times. Misses the first. Tonight at 7 o'clock, we got Cleveland versus Miami. And at 9:30, you got Houston versus Golden State. Warriors, I meant. I might check out the Warriors game and stream that. We'll see. Porzingis knocks down the second. Boston lead goes to 9. 60-51. 8:10 to go. Boston in the lead. 12-2 run to start the third quarter. Wagner gets it to Banchero on the left wing. Caldwell Pope sets a screen. Banchero keeps it. Pope runs to the corner. Good D by White. Almost stripped him. Banchero comes down with it and lays it up and in. Good stick with itness by Banchero on that play. Good D by White. White puts up a 3 early in the shot clock. Bad shot. Misses it. That was a heat check. Celtics lead down to 7. Good D by Holiday creates a turnover. He's going to take it and make it. Drew Holiday, second three-pointer in the third quarter. And Orlando's going to have to take a timeout. 7:29 to play in the third. Celtics lead 63-53. Great D by Holiday.
Only does he get the stop, but then he's just going to do it all himself. Pick it up, look around, see, hey, there's nobody around. Let me knock this down. That is the difference in the Boston Celtics.
Much better start to this half for the Celtics.
Generation who will keep it alive when I am gone. Think about what's important in your life and embrace it. For me, what was important was those three girls, Steph, Aurora, Murphy, and Vaughn. One word, forever. And I want to thank all of you. You've taken a normal kid from New Hampshire.
Triple H made it to, Triple H got retired in the WWE Hall of Fame, huh? That's pretty cool.
Everybody out there, I've got 2 words for you.
Suck it.
I was thinking, thank you.
Triple H changed his character a lot. I don't like, that's one of the things that kind of bothers me about Triple H. Triple H came in as a snobby, like that was his personality, a snobby rich guy, and then ended up hopping on like the fucking Motorhead train. And fans went for it and shit. And I love Motorhead and I love the song. And I just thought like they could like I don't know. They got away with what they did, but they're lucky they got away with what they did. Because when I see what like Triple H, what he evolved into and how they changed him, like he went from the rich preppy guy right to like the big ass Degeneration X. It's kind of weird. Even back then I thought it was weird. I'm like, wow, everyone forgot Triple H played a snobby dude. Now they act like he's a regular dude. But they pulled it off. I'd still rather watch Triple H wrestle than a lot of the shit I've seen lately. Oh, we might check out some WrestleMania tonight too. We'll see. We'll see. See if I can stomach it. Timeout, Orlando. Celtics on a run to start the third quarter. Lead 63-53. Little over 7 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Without the express written consent of the NBA.
Well, the sports history in this fabulous city is unbelievable. The great Ted Williams, many feel the greatest hitter of all time. Of course, Bobby Orr, the spectacular defenseman for the Boston Bruins. Red Auerbach, enjoying the afternoon outside. Of course, it's Red Auerbach Court here at the TD Garden. And, of course, 11-time champion, the iconic Bill Russell.
Let's go, Celts. Need a stop.
Wagner has it. Back Carroll. Backing in against Holiday. Tough shot and goal. Rebound.
Good team, Holiday.
Drew's making a difference. Defensively, obviously, absorbing that matchup. But no offensive rebounding yet to this point either for Orlando.
Oh, Brown, come on.
Wagner, the rebound. There's no question the Celtics looking to match what word is popular today, physicality of Orlando.
Well, an untapped resource is what Joe Mazzulla thought he found when the Celtics signed Drew Holiday. The number of different assignments he could take. You want him to guard a small out front and change it with his point of attack pressure.
Oh, yeah, Jet. I don't even pay attention.
This guy's 6'10", and however much Richard thinks he weighs. too. He's really remarkable.
60 feet, 353 Boston. Wagner throws it away. Here comes White. Orlando all over him. Finally, they call a foul. Derek White's having a pretty damn good day. Yeah, I don't pay attention to them. They go away. The more you pay them attention, just like the people we talk about that drive us crazy, just you stop paying attention to them, they stop. I don't even pay it no mind anymore. They get off on it. They get a hot on from it. Tatum, contact, going to the lane, no call. Rebound, Banchero. Drive, Orlando, kick it out, open three for Black. Bad defense by Boston on that position. Wow. Someone lost the shoe. Porzingis. And they're going to call a timeout so he can get his shoe back on. Good idea. Don't need him getting hurt because you don't have a fucking shoe. 63-56 Boston, 6:02 to go in the third. That is what it is. Best thing you could do is not pay him attention. Best thing you can do is not paying attention. That motherfucker left like 40 minutes ago. He didn't stick around. The minute he didn't get a reaction, that was it. I said happy Easter to him. So, kill him with kindness. I know it's easier said than done. I don't do it all the time. But that's my new motto, is not to pay attention to it. I'm really trying hard not to pay attention to it. I might even unblock all my old assholes again and try. And I'll let them talk shit. Maybe that's why my channel's struggling. Maybe they see like, oh, he blocks so many people. Maybe that's the problem with him. Maybe YouTube don't like him. Like maybe YouTube doesn't like when you block too many people. I was thinking about that too. I'm really trying not to pay attention to it. Thank you guys for looking out for me, but I think the best thing to do is just let them do what they do. And when they don't get a reaction, they don't get an erection. So they like if you don't react to it and they keep doing it, they don't feel better about themselves. They feel worse because you didn't even pay attention to them. They're a what's the name of that fucking, they call it like, I think they use it in video games. NPC. I think it's like a non-playing character it's called or something. So that's all they are. Treat them like NPCs. I appreciate you guys sticking up for me, but don't even bother. Other than if you want to report the idiots. Easter, and they got to bust people's balls watching the Celtics game. And they come up with like the stupidest, unfunny, non-original shit.
League's in trouble, Mike. This young man's 22 years old and in just his third year. Lots of room for growth still. They've done a good job getting him isolated one-on-one. It's been a variety of defenders. That shoulder just dismisses Derek White as he gets into the painted area, waiting for a screen from Wendell Carter. Steps back into that three. A lot of different levels to his scoring in his game, but that thing starts to fall. Good night.
Last year, his first playoff debut in the 7-game series, he scored 30 or more 3 of the 7 games, including 38 points, 16 rebounds in a Game 7 loss.
Celtics up 63-56. 5:50 to go, third quarter. They get it down low to Porzingis. He gets contact, puts one up, no good. Rebound Magic. Refs really swallowing their whistle quite a bit. Magic. Holiday steals it off of Banchero. Here come the Celtics. Bounce pass to Tatum, cutting back door. Gets blocked. Two guys crash into him as he falls to the floor. Celtics kick it out. Holiday knocks down a three. Big three for Boston again. Celtics lead back to 10. Holiday, 9 points all in the third quarter. Banchero defended by Brown. Kicks it out to Black. Sets a screen for Black. Pritchard guards Banchero. Banchero's got quite a height advantage. Tries to back him down. Good D by Pritchard. Good D by the Celtics. Pritchard with a steal. Gets it to Holiday. Puts up an alley-oop for Brown. Gets it to go even with his knee acting up. Hopefully he's okay. He came down a little funky. Banchero tries a three. It should be an offensive foul. They're not going to call one. Brown got taken out on a moving screen. And Banchero knocks it down. Here's Tatum. Gets bumped by Banchero. No foul call. Throws one up for Porzingis. No good. Tatum slams it home. Nice rebound and put back by Tatum. Celtics lead by 11. They trailed by 1 at the half. They now lead 70-59. Banchero shoots a three. No good. Rebound Brown. Celtics having a much better third quarter. Brown going to get fouled in the lane.
He's Mike Forrest here tonight.
Break their spirit. It's their best shot, and it's not enough. Come on. More physical. It's their best shot, and it's not enough.
That's right. I love that. Jaylen Brown was just saying on the bench. Come on. They played their best they played all year long. This is their best shot. Let's break their spirit. I love it. Brown knocks down the first free throw. Brown's not 100%. You can tell by how he's playing. A little timid, a little beat up, kind of watching how he runs and watching how he jumps. He grabbed his knee after he laid that alley-oop in. I hope the Celtics get up and can get him some rest. Knocks down the free throw. 72-59 Celtics. 3:50 to go, third quarter. Black gets it to Banchero, tries to back down Brown. Brown isn't having it. Holds his ground. Banchero falls on his butt and they call a foul on Brown or an offensive foul or travel. They call the foul on Brown. Oh my God.
Hold the chair a little bit. Yeah, make that foul call. Refs love when the player says to the ref, look up.
Magic get another call. Christ, the refs are keeping him in it. Banchero through a double team, puts one off the glass, no good. Isaac tries to tip it in, no good. Grabbed by Porzingis. Here come the Celtics. Tatum gets it to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Drives to the lane. Finger roll, good. Magic got to call a timeout. Celtics have not played well. Magic have gotten a lot of calls. And the Celtics still lead by 15. 74-59. 3:23 to go. Third quarter. All Celtics since the half. Occasionally, usually only on fast breaks nowadays, Jet. He flopped. He fell down, flopped. It should have been a travel or an offensive foul the way he went back. Fucking ridiculous. And now Orlando's crying every time there's a foul called for Boston because the entire first half they got away with fouling them. So now Orlando is going to play a style of basketball that they thought was okay in the first half isn't okay in the second half. That's why, however, if the refs are going to let them play, that's fine. But call it like that the entire game. Are we going to call every foul, or are we going to let us play a little bit? Figure it out. It's the playoffs. Let them play. That's fine. You want to let them play, that's fine, but don't switch halfway through the game. Because it's not fair to either team.
What they hope is a long run once again. The last defeat champion in the NBA, 2017 and 18, the Warriors. The last Celtics team to repeat 56 years ago in Bill Russell's final season.
What do you remember about that season?
Magic air ball of three. Celtics ball.
I just remember how sad I was that Bill Russell was going to lose.
I got you.
Happy Easter. Just under 3 minutes to go. Third quarter, Tatum with the ball. Celtics up by 15. He's got Carter Jr. on him. 6 seconds to get a shot off. Step back's coming. Here it is. No good, air ball. Tatum's having a rough game. Rough game. They've sent a lot of weird looks at him. Still doing well rebounding and facilitating, but hasn't had a good game offensively shooting. Another rebound for Tatum. Magic miss a layup. Decent D by Porzingis on that one. Here's Porzingis going to try a three. No good. Pritchard fighting for a rebound. It's going to go out of bounds off Cole Anthony. Should be Celtics ball.
Play now in the NBA app or NBA.com/ID. 14 on the shot clock. Wendell Carter back in. Wagner. Harris.
Hell no.
And Van Caro. Al Horford.
Celtics playoff basketball. I don't miss for nothing.
Tatum against Carter. Tatum the crossover. Picks it up the corner. Brown fakes. Letting the dribble. Shot clock winding down. Pulls up. Jumper and good.
Nice rebound.
Once again, keeps it alive. Brown on the drive.
Slam. Celtics up by 17. Let's fucking go. I want blood. Stolen. Oh, knocked out of bounds. Orlando ball. Garden finally waking up. Let's go.
We spent a lot of time talking about how physical and tough and how much energy Orlando is expending on the defensive end.
The Garden finally waking up. Thank God. Let's go, Boston. Come on, you got to play D, Boston.
This is a big 90 seconds here. If you're the Orlando Magic, Celtics have had an outstanding third quarter, but you want to make sure that you're still within striking distance and doesn't get out of game.
Celtics have outscored them 28-12. Horford leans in.
Oh, no call. Horford could have got one there.
Chased by Pritchard, trying to throw it up.
Good D.
Pritchard was out of bounds. Pritchard shaking up. Something's bothering him.
Yeah, he took a shot to his right thigh, Mike. It's not this play where he took the shot, but there's a heady play by Basketball.
Celtics up by 15.
Those will get the guard, trying to fight over those screens. Cole Anthony, it's inside, draws the foul. Pritchard call for it. And Cole Anthony will shoot two with 55 seconds left here in the third. Only the fourth and fifth free throw attempts of the Magic for the game. Pritchard missing a little bit. As you mentioned earlier, Anthony, the son.
Pritchard got a dead leg, it looks like. He took a knee to the thigh, and then they threw the ball off his thigh that took the shot, and he's still limping around a bit. Anthony knocks down the free throw. 76-62 Boston. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Boston trailed by 1 at the half, having a very, very good third quarter. 13-point lead. See if the Celtics try to go 2 for 1 since they have a lead. Brown with the ball, top of the circle. Says, hold on, slow it down. Pritchard sets a screen, gets the ball back, open three. Short. Out of bounds, Orlando ball. About 34 seconds to play in the third. Pritchard's got a dead leg bad. He got hit again in it. They keep hitting him in it. Like they're doing it on purpose, even defensively, setting picks. Here's Banchero. Gets it to Wagner, goes to the rim, misses a layup. Big slam, Carter Jr. Celtics giving up offensive rebounds again. Lead down to 11. Here's Brown. Celtics going to take the last shot. 5 seconds to go. And there's going to be a blocking call on Anthony. Celtics will be shooting free throws. Both team in the bonus. 5 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Round 2 or after 2 a.m. Had to be here about 5:30 this morning here at the TV Garden. And they, as always, ready to go with excellence. Once again, we thank them for their unbelievable dedication.
For me as a player, you would always see the
Brown hits the first.
When you see the entire team, the amount of effort that goes into putting on these broadcasts, it is very, very special to be a part of a crew like this.
Will sit down. Derek White comes in.
Those are some bad men doing what they do, Mike.
Those are Brown's numbers.
And I mean that in the best possible way, of course.
It's the second. 16 for Brown. Lead back up to 13. 5 seconds remaining.
No easy shots, no fouls.
Makes it hard. Pass deflected. And that will end for the magic line of the fouls.
Celtics, much better third quarter. Much better start to the second half. Celtics lead 78-65. 12 minutes of basketball left when we return. Jaylen Brown, very good third quarter. Playing beat up. Played some very good defense as well. He's got 16. Tatum's got 10. Derek White's got 22. Holiday's got 9. Porzingis only has 5 points. Celtics are still playing pretty well. Tatum, 10 points. Celtics still in good shape. Pritchard with 11. Horford with 3. Cornette with 2. Drew Holiday with 9. For the Magic, Banchero got 26. Franz Wagner, 17. Pope with 6. Corey Joseph still hasn't scored a bucket. Carter only has 2. Orlando's bench, Jonathan Isaac, 4. Cole Anthony, 4. Caleb Houston with 3, and Anthony Black with 3. Where's the offense coming from, Orlando? I don't see it. Orlando's in trouble. If Orlando don't find a way to get some momentum winning a game here in Boston, I think they're in big trouble. They also are missing one of their best players. He's out for the season. The other Wagner brother. That would have made a difference. That would have changed things a little bit, I think. No doubt about it. They probably would have been a higher seed. But 12 minutes to go. Celtics up by 13. Even with Tatum and Porzingis having off days, they're still hanging in there.
and shoot. Drew Holiday doing it all.
How many of you guys are watching WrestleMania tonight? Maybe I'll go live and try and watch some of it. And watch that Houston Golden State game.
What was different in that third quarter?
I think we got more physical on the defensive end. They came out punching and swinging, and we had to retaliate.
You were scoreless at the half. You had 9 points in that third quarter, including being 3 of 4 for 3. Just what started clicking for you offensively?
I just kept with the same shots. If I get the opportunity, I'm going to shoot it, but I think it started on the defensive end, getting stops, and getting out in transition.
All right, thank you, Drew.
Thank you.
Mike?
All right, back here to start the fourth quarter.
A defensive foul was called with 0.5 seconds on the game clock on the prior possession to end the third quarter. Therefore, by rule, the free throws must be attempted by Wagner. We will put 5 tenths on the game clock.
Come on.
Free throws for Orlando, and then immediately start the fourth quarter. Personal foul on Jaylen Brown.
I never seen that happen. So they end the quarter, and now all of a sudden they're supposed to start the fourth quarter, and they're going to shoot Orlando's going to shoot 2 free throws, and then they're going to start the fourth quarter right after. Fucking keep changing the rules as we go.
2 free throws. Right now for Orlando.
I've never seen this happen before. Not like this.
5 tenths of a second remaining in the third, and they're going to immediately start the fourth quarter.
He knocks down the first. And it also, the thing that makes it interesting to me is that Boston was up 13. They're a 14.5-point favorite today. Is Vegas playing a little game? Or are they just trying to call the game the way you're supposed to? Wagner hits both. White misses a full court shot. And now we're going to stop the fourth quarter right away. Fucking retarded. I've never seen this happen ever.
In the NBA, is doing just a spectacular job. The Celtics spotlight, the high expectations. His first year, he loses Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. His second year, they win the NBA.
Come on, Boston, let's go.
This year, they've got 61 wins.
78-67 Boston. Start of the fourth. Derek White. Splash, cash money, D. White. Hits a 3. Boston up 14. 81-67. Start of the fourth. 11 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the fourth. They get the ball down low to Carter. Easy layup. Mismatch. Celtics trying to win a game they have not played well in. They've played well at times, but the game and the whole game considered, they have not played well at all.
White and what he's able to do, just a simple step back, but his catch and shoot off the dribble. Like we talk about his offense, but defensively, he might even be better defensive player than he is offensively. Just so many two-way players on the court for the Boston Celtics.
Here's Tatum.
Tatum with 5 on the 24. Good defense from Butler. He's still upset about that previous foul call. 4.7 left now to shoot. White turns, fires. Hits the side of the backboard. Carter throws it ahead. Here comes Wagner.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Goes right to Tatum. Goes back to Carter.
Turnover.
They had the numbers too. White's on the other end. Stops it. Gets ahead.
Nice play, Derek White. Derek White's almost got 30.
For Wagner, it's been a quiet third and then the turnover there to start the fourth.
Caleb Houston gets inside.
Good D. Hauser. Here comes Boston. Pritchard. Yes! Peyton Pritchard. Timeout Orlando. Yeah, baby. Give it to me. That sweet, funky stuff.
Into the defense. Defense turning to offense. Scrambling possessions and the always dangerous.
Give it to me, what you say. Give it to me, what you say. Give it to me, what you say. Give it to me, baby. Fucking Celtics starting to roll, finally. Christ, they look terrible to start this game. I was getting very frustrated in that first half, especially the way it ended. Celtics are dangerous, man. Jason Tatum got 10 points. Porzingis got 5 points, and they're cruising. It's impressive. Not too many teams can have their best player score 10 points on an off playoff game and dominate. Peyton Pritchard having a hell of a game. Derek White having a hell of a game. Brown playing tough, all beat up. He's got almost 20. The more I know it's early on, but after what I seen from Boston today and Oklahoma City, I kind of right now I think it's going to be OKC in Boston. Oklahoma City flattened the Grizzlies by 51 points. I heard you. I think it might be destiny. It's going to be a long month of basketball, boys and girls. Give it to me, what you say. And you know people are going to get injured. Unfortunately. I'm not wishing for it. But we'll see how healthy. I'm worried about Boston as far as Jaylen Brown. They really need Jaylen Brown defensively. Offensively, he helps as well, no doubt about it. But he is a stud defender. He's 6'7". If he's not right, it could be problems, especially if they got to play Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is very good. Another matchup that worries me, I don't know if Minnesota will be able to pull it off. But if they have to play a team like Minnesota with Anthony Edwards and you don't have Jaylen Brown, that's trouble.
They're younger than us. They're pushing us around. Don't sleep. Physicality. You see his defense. That's all it is. Energy, effort, intensity. That's all it is.
That's right, Jalen.
Last year's Finals MVP playing in his 125th playoff game.
They're younger than us and pushing us around, you said, Mike.
His leadership, vocal leadership, has really improved. Joe Mazzulla's talked about that. And Carroll gets in a paint, pulls up Jumper's good.
Good shot by Banchero.
10 rebound game.
Celtics lead 86-71. 10 minutes to go in the fourth. Derek White with the ball. Trying to work on Caldwell Pope. He gives it up to Tatum. Tatum got Carter Jr. on him. They switch. He tries to split him, kicks it to Pritchard. Splash, cash money. Peyton Pritchard knocks one down from deep. He's on fire today, too. And the Celtics extend their lead to 18, just like that. Banchero, one-on-one with Horford. Nice jump shot from about 20 feet out. Good D by Al. Tough shot. Boston lead down to 16. Tatum just broke Banchero's ankles. Puts up a three. No good. Rebound Carter Jr. Gets it to Wagner. Wagner trying to get to the rim. He does. Good D by White. Can't hit the floater. Celtics running. Pritchard finds Hauser on the baseline. Kicks it to Pritchard. He's going to try another three. No good. Tatum almost steals it. Loose ball. Celtics on the floor. Magic come up with it, luckily. A 2-on-3. Banchero forces his way to the rim. Blocked by Derek White and Horford. Good D by the Celtics.
Joseph with the foul. Al Horford still doing it. Taking his time, times it perfect. Again, you're going against two shot blockers because Derek White, that's what he does at an elite level for a guard. But look at what Paolo has to deal with. He's got Pritchard behind him, Derek White and Al Horford.
Your stars right now are 11 for 31 and 0 for 8 from 3.
That was actually Derek White fingertips that blocked that shot.
You got to be aware of him at all times.
Oh, Tatum almost dunked on two guys. I hope he's not hurt. Uh-oh. Tatum's hurt. Fuck.
Tatum's still down.
Tatum's hurt. Hard foul going in for a dunk.
The officials will obviously look at that.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And the awkward fall and unable to brace yourself, that's what you always worry about.
I feel like he's grabbing his left wrist. Remember, he played
I hope he's okay.
last year.
Fuck.
I've had wrist surgery on a play just like that. Go up for
He's holding his wrist.
brace yourself to land, and it just doesn't feel great.
Oh, no.
He's upsetting. I think he feels that it wasn't an appropriate play.
There was just, to me, there was just two players going up for a block. I didn't see anything in person. Now watch this. Wendell Carter goes up for the block. Both of them go up.
The left arm's on his back, but that looks like just a normal basketball play to try and defend.
Going like
They're
this.
going to look at it. Tatum is now up. Horford objected.
Ruling on the floor is a foul on Caldwell Pope. The play is under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
I just don't see a position where you can call a flagrant foul here. This looks like a good playoff contest. There's no push in the back. There's no push in the box. Both players jump up to try and get a block. And that's just a tough spot, and then he lands right on that wrist. That's where it gets a little dicey. But the ball is bad.
Took a wicked ball.
Test for these blocks. That's just what you see. Even Carter's left arm doesn't push him at all.
It doesn't appear like the left arm is extended there. And it's always when a player goes up in the air and unable to brace, although he gets both hands down.
But remember, Mike, he battled the right wrist injury last year. Does he hit the wrist on the top of the backboard or the bottom of the backboard? And then he hits the wrist as he falls.
So holding on to that right wrist again. Officials taking a long.
Not good news for the
Headphones are
Celtics.
off now. The discussion, clearly an important call.
I have to agree with Richard. I thought that was two defenders going to make a a play on the ball to make this as tough as possible.
Well, the best scene right there for the Celtics.
I don't think they
nobody
did
was
it
around
intentionally.
Tatum. All right, let's hear from Zach. Nope, he's going to put the headphones back on.
We're going to find out very quickly about that wrist. And even for a shooter, if you're putting some sort of wrist brace on your right wrist to shoot the ball, that changes your dynamic, that changes your mechanics, that does so much.
Yeah.
So players typically don't want to have that, but you'll be able to tell with the free throws, the jump shots over the next few minutes how he's feeling. But yeah, he lands right on that wrist and it looks like it pops a little bit.
The foul was called on Caldwell Pope. But right away, he grabbed that right wrist. There goes that shoulder again.
After review of the illegal contact by Pope and then the ensuing follow-through to a player in the air and vulnerable with the potential for injury is upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 1.
Really? And I'm all for supporting players. But
I don't know. I don't think they
we can
deserve
see
a
plays
flagrant
like that.
foul.
We've seen them 20 different times over the course of the postseason.
Even as a Celtics fan, I don't think it was a fucking flagrant. I thought they were just trying to block a shot. But he was vulnerable. I can see why they changed it a bit. But it wasn't, it didn't look intentional like they tried to take him out. Hopefully Tatum's okay. Let's see.
It's just a foul back. So the 2 free throws on possession.
Misses the first free throw.
You want to watch.
Made an ugly face too.
Jamal Mosley giving
Come on,
thoughts
JT.
on it.
Missed them both.
A little wince after he takes the second. But he's staying in the game.
It's an 81% free throw shooter right there, right?
Not good.
Go for 4 tonight. Or today. Still 8:25 remaining. Momentum is kind of halted right here with a long stoppage. White drives on Carter, pulls up, push shot.
Celtics miss. Rebound Orlando. See how Tatum can play the rest of the game. I don't know if how bad that wrist is. It was a funky fall. He's able to grab a rebound. Celtics up 89-73, 7:50 to play. Fourth quarter. Tatum trying to get free. Pope all over him. Still not a foul call. They get the ball to Pritchard. He's got a mismatch. Drives by the big man. Lays one up and in. Peyton Pritchard having a huge night. He's got to be over 20 points now. Celtics lead 91-73. 19 for Pritchard. I'm more worried about Tatum right now. That was a funky fall. And then he misses 2 free throws after. He's defending Banchero. Good defense. They call a foul. Banchero's going to shoot free throws.
Points off the bench with 7 to go. And then you look at the Orlando bench, and they've got 14 points.
Brown's already beat up. Now Tatum might be beat up. Being healthy is so important on a championship run. Bad news for the Celtics right now. Hopefully it's nothing major. Hopefully he's just a little fucking in his own head right now.
Today's playoff schedule brought to you by Amazon. TNT tonight. Game 1 of the Heat and Cavs. And the Warriors
Bad
and
fucking
the Rockets.
bad news.
Then TNT tomorrow night. Games 2 between the Pistons and the Knicks. And the Clippers and the Nuggets.
In stark contrast to the point you just made about Orlando, Tatum and Brown are combined 11 for 31. They've not made a play, and yet you're in complete.
Banchero misses the second.
You got 20 seconds to play. The brilliant Drew Holiday making all the plays defensively.
Celtics with the ball, 91-74. Holiday throws it away. Under 7 minutes to play, Banchero goes to the rim. Finger roll off the glass, good. Celtics lead down to 15. Banchero with 33 and 10. Pritchard with the ball. Gets it to Tatum out by the Celtics logo. Guarded by Wagner. He's going to try a three. Gets it to go. First three of the night for Tatum. That's a good sign. Knocking that one down. It's playoff time, man. You want to be a Celtic great, you got to fucking play. Tatum with only 13 points, 6 for 18 from the field. 1 for 7 from 3. Banchero tries a 3. No good. Another rebound for Tatum. He's got to be close to double-digit boards if he doesn't have it already. Guarded by Isaac, far away from the rim. Tatum drives, fakes a step back, keeps going, fakes the drive again. Up off the glass, no good. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Magic back the other way. Banchero, good from the elbow. 94-78 Celtics, 5:38 to go in the fourth. Holiday with the ball in front of the Magic bench. Gets it to Tatum, over to Horford. To White, gonna pull a 3. Knocks down another one. Derek White's been clutch. He's got to be approaching 30 as well. He's got to be over 25. Yep, Derek White, 30 points, 10 for 17. 7 of 12 from 3. Wagner drives, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound White. He chugs across half court with 5 minutes to go. Celtics lead 97-78. White crosses over, drives, puts one in off the glass, no good. Rebound, Caldwell Pope. Banchero, defended by Holiday, great defense. Finds his man in the corner for 3, good. (97-81) Boston. Holiday setting up the offense. Guarded aggressively by Black, I believe. Drives by him. Finds Al with a nice bounce pass. Easy laying. Smart, fundamental basketball by 2 veterans. White with 30. Pritchard with 19. They lead the Celtics in scoring. Celtics up by 18. Under 4 minutes to go. Banchero tries to find Wagner and does. He drives, throws up a floater from 10 feet out and gets it to go. 16-point lead for the Celtics. 3:45 left. Holiday running the offense again. Finds Tatum. Kicks out to Pritchard. Fakes the 3. Back to Tatum. Wagner defending him aggressively. They're trying to send a double team. Tatum puts up a 3, air ball, little contact, no call. He didn't grab his wrist or anything, so that's a good sign. He might have just got like a shock. You know, when you take a big fall, sometimes you get a shock in your hands or your feet. It's scary. He's knocked down a 3 since he was taking that fall, laughing, clapping his hands. Looks like he's all right. Fingers crossed. Derek White having a huge game, 30 points. Celtics rolling. Under 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Timeout, Orlando. Fucking scary, man. It's all it takes is one play, man. You lose your best player. One bad fucking injury. The season's up in flames. It's so important for these guys to stay healthy. I think that's the biggest part of winning a championship. Staying healthy. You look at all the teams that win championships, they find a way to stay healthy. Or battle through injuries. Look at the Eagles this year. Were able to stay healthy for the most part. Look at the Celtics last year. They were the only team that stayed healthy throughout the playoffs. It's a big part of the game. Any game. And I think staying healthy is a testament of hard work. There's some luck involved. There's definitely some luck involved. I wish Tatum didn't play so much sometimes. Tatum played, I think 74 games this year, 72. He would have played more if they let him. He hates taking nights off. It's one of the reasons he's my favorite player. One of them. Being a Celtic fan, obviously, I'm gravitated to Celtics, but Tatum's one of the only guys that doesn't take nights off like these other guys do. You know, everyone's under load management nowadays. Oh, shit. They're showing old Macho Man footage at WrestleMania. Fucking Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. The Macho Man Randy Savage. Miss Elizabeth, will you marry me? He had the funny ass music too, Macho Man. I don't know the name of the song, but it's like pretty much like graduation music. Bow, bow, now, 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 bow, bow, now, now. Oh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
But this is work for you, and I like how you commanded the huddle. All right, this road follows you know you built for this. All right, just stay with you.
That's assistant coach Dale Osborne. And he sees what everybody sees of how this young man is so poised.
And so much of this is not physical. A lot of players have the physical components. It's mentally, emotionally. How do you handle the ups and downs of the postseason? That's what he's trying to encourage.
He got away from Tatum, who played him beautifully.
Game ain't over yet. 3 minutes to play. 99-85 Celtics. Pritchard with the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it to Tatum. Wagner's got his hands all over him. Tatum, jab step, drives by him, goes to the hoop, lays one up and in. Boston over 100 points. 16-point lead, 2:30 to play. Wagner finds Banchero, fakes a three, goes to the hoop, puts one high off the glass, no good, a foul.
It's going to be Tatum's fourth foul.
Still flexing those fingers. Like that right wrist is still bothering him. Jason Tatum.
He's got both wrists taped up now. They're sure they're going to check everything out and maybe start to get the treatment. But for Jason Tatum, he does so many things on the floor for his team. Yes, his shot wasn't falling, but that's also the luxury. When you have so much talent on your team, you don't have to force it. You don't have to push it. If tonight is Derek White's night, if it's Peyton Pritchard's night, then a leader allows those people to shine in those moments.
So Celtics, we've seen there's no personal agenda up and down that roster.
Banchero misses the second. And this is going to be demoralizing a little bit for the for the Magic. Tatum didn't have a big night. Porzingis didn't have a big night. Your two best players have big nights. And you're down by 15 points. Playing about as well as you could have. Drew Holiday drives to the rim. Good defense by the Magic. Slapped the ball away off of him. 101-86 Celtics. 2 minutes to go. Wagner uses the screen. Can't get a three off. Step back jump shot. No good. Rebound. White. That should be about all she wrote. White chugs across half court. Celtics crowd getting loud.
Couple of steals.
They should be. Tatum against Banchero.
Right, below 2 turnovers.
Drive.
You go to 'em late to settle your
Oh, nasty fadeaway Tatum. 103-86.
Knocked down some shots after he
Celtics.
seemed to injure that wrist or aggravate it. The Magic played a great first half. Played the game they wanted it to be played. Slow-paced, physical, led by one at halftime. And then down in the third quarter turned it around where the Celtics outscored the Magic 30-16. And Joe Mazzulla empties his bench. Elevation from the Celtics starters. Porzingis just 5 points. Just 1 of 8 from the field, but had 4 steals and a couple of block shots. That defense in the second half, critical for these Boston Celtics. So both coaches empty their benches. White, as just mentioned, brilliant at both ends. That's the third time he scored 30 in the playoffs. Batazi to Black. Turn the ball over. Batazi gets it back, kicks it out. Caleb Houston with the three-pointer won't go.
No good. Rebound Boston.
Picks it up.
Minute to go. Happy Easter, Cannon. Salute.
Heading on to a beautiful afternoon here on Easter Sunday. Feeling confident about their Celtics.
Celtics miss. Magic with the rebound. Celtics going to pull up a W on not one of their best games played. 103-86 with the ball. 30 seconds to go in the game. Pritchard had a big night. White had a big night. Celtics had a scare. Hopefully Tatum doesn't have anything seriously wrong. I don't think he does. He wouldn't be playing. Celtics are going to run out the shot clock and give the ball to the Magic. The crowd stands at their feet. 10 seconds left. Magic will get the ball back.
This was just a couple of seconds ago, and obviously that's a concern. This taped up is going to be sore.
And that's all she wrote. 103-86, Celtics with a W.
Boston Celtics in their quest for back-to-back titles. Their first game of these 2025 playoffs.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Amped up their physical play. And they get another postseason victory. Last year they were 16-3 on their way to the championship. Long way to go, but a good start. Derek White, absolutely.
15 wins away from a championship.
He sent a message in the first half. What message did you guys send in the second half?
We didn't send no message. This is the playoffs. The game runs and just a good response there in the second half.
You're known for your defense, so sometimes your offense can get overlooked. Just when Jalen and Jason, maybe their shots aren't falling, how does that change your mindset offensively?
I just try to stay aggressive. Obviously, they get a lot of attention, so whenever I got an opportunity, I got ready to go and stay ready.
What's it feel like when you are in an offensive flow like you were tonight? 30 points, 7 threes made.
It's fun. My teammates do a great job of finding me and keeping me involved in offense, so it's a lot of fun when you got it going, and we got a long way to go.
Paolo Banchero couldn't do it alone, but he showed that he can be a problem. What do you guys need to do differently against him in game 2?
Yeah, he's an all-star for a reason. Got to go back and see how we can limit him a little bit, but he's an all-star for a reason, and we got to take the challenge.
All right, thanks for your time, Derek. Congrats.
Paolo Banchero had a big game, and the Celtics still pull out a W. Derek White with 30. Huge night for D. White. 8 points in every quarter besides the third. Celtics win by almost 20. What was the final? 103-86. Tatum took a hard fall. Hopefully it's nothing serious. He continued to play. Porzingis didn't have a good game. Celtics didn't really have a great game. They played a good second half, but they could play much better. I'll take it. 15 more wins to another Celtics banner. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. I might go live later on for WrestleMania or the Golden State Rockets game. See how I feel. You guys enjoy the rest of your Easter. If I don't see you later, I'm going to take a break for a while. I'll probably be on later. Happy Easter. Happy 420. Peace. Celtics, baby.